Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Command & Conquer Rivals replay request. terRror, the guy that I literally studied this game from before it came out in Canada. He's asked me to cover a few of his matches here tonight. I actually matched up against him in solo queue the other night, and I won. The teacher has become the student, or maybe it's the other way around. Either way, it was fun times. A lot of respect for this guy. He has a YouTube channel. You will find the social information down below if you want to see what he's been posting all the way since pre-release. I've seen him go from Master 3. Yeah, I think. Yeah, Master 3 all the way up to Tiberium. So it was quite the climb for him. Good stuff. Good stuff, terRror. terRror up against Caiphus. Doggos is the only thing he's told me about this game. But he does have level 8 dogs. Let's see, this is a 3-building deck. There is no air on this one. This feels like it's a... oh, it is a 4-building deck. No, 1, 2... Okay, it's just weirdly done. It is a 3-building deck. It is a somewhat tech-heavy deck by the end of it. I'm curious to see if this will be a double harvester, because we don't get a lot of double harvester replays. It's just not what we do, really, in Tiberium League. Although, it's hit or miss, right? There are definitely a lot of people that double harvester successfully, but they don't give me replays, so hit or miss. Caiphus, on the other hand, has some level 12 cyborgs. He is 100% going double harvester. There's no way in hell that he is not double harvesting on this one. And on this match up, it's actually pretty good because you can split your harvesters into both quadrants on rush in. So on that note, could be double harvester against double harvester. Caiphus will open up with a war factory. terRror with dogs likely to open up with a war factory there as well. Past that, it's anybody's guess. So let's take a quick look here as we start winding down the games of the week with terRror.
Establishing battlefield control. 3, 2, 1.
Left-hand side will be Caiphus on the nod. terRror and the doggos do start off. Now, Caiphus turned his harvester around. By default, they will go top. That's what terRror's is doing here, right? But if you micro to the other side and you're expecting a rush, you put it to the other Tiberium field. So what I mean by this could actually be very good for double harvesting, right? Because you can split your harvesters, but he's not. Caiphus is actually going to be throwing them both into the bottom corner. Now, immediately, terRror will see this because he has dogs out, and those dogs are great scouts. We have no defense here from Caiphus, even though we do have that war factory. And eventually, we will get the Scorpion out. This is why I'm saying you should split them. You shouldn't put them together. Caiphus is still going to do it anyways. So the Pitbull's not going to win up against that Scorpion tank. terRror is kind of just taking his time at this point. With Chem Buggies coming out and only 2 units out here for Caiphus, I'm a little curious that the Pitbull didn't try to retreat into a top corner somewhere. Instead, the Pitbull's now here going to be in the mid, and again, we just don't have the units out from Caiphus yet to contest this. So he loses both units because terRror does micro. The Pitbull went mid, killed the Chem Buggy, and the 2 missile squads were able to clean up the Scorpion tank. And Caiphus, he shouldn't be sweating too much yet. The bigger issue is, will these units survive that he has out right now in time to bring out his tech units? We're still waiting for tech units actually here from Caiphus. There's no Temple of Nod out yet. We know he has Widowmakers and Cyborgs, but he hasn't thrown them out. terRror will successfully defend his 1 lone harvester. But with the pads not charging, this is actually better for Caiphus. If you can keep them stalled out for as long as possible, you have a higher chance of getting those tech units out. And we do finally have that nod, that Temple of Nod out now. But with so many missile squads out and about, you're going to have to go into the Chuggies. And the Chuggies, as Raider units, will be able to cleave right through all these missiles. That tank into the top right corner is not going to get much done. But with a Jackson buff on these missiles, that's a different story. Caiphus loses out that mid pad. And unless this Widowmaker is going to sit on that pad, he's going to get denied. No, doesn't get the micro, but the Widowmaker should actually survive a good amount of time. That will allow these Cyborgs to come in, but Cyborgs up against the Wolverine. Wolverine will win that one out. An Obelisk to come through, but that's not going to keep you the points. Double Wolverines to come through. Those Cyborgs are actually lasting a long time. That's with level 9 Wolverines. They can't actually cleave through fast enough. This is so very close to a missile for Caiphus, but dogs went around the top. They took a lap into the top left corner, and this is why the double harvesters just don't work up against early aggro decks, guys.
Defense lost.
You just don't have the units for it.